jump over here. There we go. All right. So I'm going to pop out the chat over here so I can move it over here where I can see it a little bit better. The under 5 is doing some stuff. Let's move this down and over. There we go. All right. The under 5 is doing stuff. Get all this cleaned off here. Need to move that back a little bit. I saved it, but sadly, come on, let's see. There you go. Scroll down. Move this up. That is still a bit close. Let's see if we can get that out there a bit. There we go. Let's see how far away that is. The fan's probably blowing right in you guys' ear, whoever's here. I'm sorry, give me a minute and I'll come check. I'm just watching that first layer now to make sure I got a good layer going down. New the output calculated and registered after your printer. Okay, yes. All right. There we go. All right. Let's restore chat back. So we'll put chat back over here. There we go. So anyway, hanging out, streaming. Figured why not? Been on the under 5, sitting in the garage. Figured I would hang out and chat with everyone because that's what I want to do. End stop position is negative 3.5. Okay. So we'll let that run. I do have to remember to get rid of the exclude object. There's an easy way to fix that. What the heck was it? Just a second here. Paste and search. I know it's something really easy. It's just something I have to add in. I hate when people post their entire config. Label objects, that's right. I gotta just add this line in. And think about remove the true from the line, add false. Okay. Enable object. That's what it is. Let's go to machine. Let's go to under Moonraker. I think this section is missing, and that's part of the problem because I believe they added that back in. I think it's in the Moonraker config is where you know it. Or at least that's there. Yeah, in the Moonraker config. Okay. Yep, Moonraker config. So let's go down the line here just to make sure. Enable refresh. Hello to whoever's hanging out, lurking. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Hope you're staying out of trouble, staying out of jail, all those good things. Yeah, let me kind of go down the line here. Don't have it in here, so we'll put it in here. We'll put it right here. Oh wait, there we go. File manager, enable object. Yeah, it's right there. I'm an idiot. Aha. Don't be afraid to say hello, people. Hellos never hurt no one. It lets me know you're here. I can see I had 2 concurrent viewers and I have 3 viewers, so anybody who's here, say hi. I hope, you're doing well. Hope you're staying out of trouble and staying out of jail and all those good things. I'm just trying to dial in some first layer action. I should just put a damn probe on this thing and be done with it too. I've got a couple of super pindas. Put a super pinda on this. Yeah, I could put a super pinda on it. Wouldn't hurt, right? Just checking to see how far behind I am on the live. Shouldn't be too far back. But yeah, I'm thinking maybe we throw a super pinda on there. Let me go look and see if I can find a probe mount for a super pinda on an Ender 5. Let's move that out of the way. Super pinda Ender 5 mount. Has nobody ever put a super pinda on a Ender 5 before? What in the heck? Would I be the first? That would be super weird to be the first person to go crazy and put a super pinda. Yes, super pinda. Like swap one of these out for the one that's on my my bear, because I currently have just a pinda on there, and I have, done. It's just a matter of wiring it up and then having a super pinda on there. But realistically, I should be able just to drop this on the end stop because it is a 5-volt probe, so it should just drop right on there. Just got to repin it to the right connector and then just run this up and put it on. But I'd have to extend the cable because the Ender 5 has a very long amount of travel to get up. You see something? There we go. Okay. And the chat is working. I'm just making sure because it says there's people watching, but nobody's talking. Nobody's letting me know if they can hear me, how their day was. I hope your day's going. I got all my hairs cut. Nobody's complimented me or commented that I look funny. It makes my bald spot look better, see? It's just a regular old bald spot now. Doesn't look like, I'm a balding guy trying to hide my bald spot. Could do the Hero Me stuff. Print all the Hero Me parts and slap them on there. I could go real crazy. I have a Bondtech LGX light. I don't want to put a Bondtech LGX light on this. It's not mine to keep, and I need that LGX light for another printer build. So, Actually, I have somewhere, I have a BL Touch. Where is that BL Touch? Trying to find it, because I could just throw that on there. You know, that way, you know, it's a more fitting solution. A BL Touch on a ender, right? It's up here somewhere. The other thing I got to do is get the Creality screen working. Just got to figure out what goes where. Yep. So, oh wait, here we go. What's this? Is that for an Ender 3 though? Yeah, that's an Ender 3 now, which oddly enough has you drilling holes into the fan shroud and then putting heat inserts in. I don't want to go that crazy with it. I don't want to be drilling holes. I just want something that mounts up. Huh. Because then I can just mount it right to it and be done. Take out the 2 screws, put it in. Let's see. I've seen better first layers, but from an Ender product, what do you expect, right? An OG Ender product at that. Like it's 2019. Find some nice copyright free music to play while I sit in here. That way I can just play some random music, have something to listen to. Nobody's really chatting. I mean, it's probably busy. There's probably even nobody to watch. It's probably live. Currently have no concurrent viewers, so that's okay. I'm still streaming. I don't care. All right. First layer near the front looks good, but that's because you get a little bit of bed sag. I need to print those brackets to lift that front end up. That way everything is more kosher. Slap some PETG in this bad boy, but do I have any good PETG that I can use? Let's see. PETG. I got ASA. I could slap some ASA parts on it. Print them in the green. Run some ASA in that bad boy. Yeah. Maybe we will. Couple nuts, some screws. Slap those trusty little brackets on there. Let's see if we can. Let me see. I think I got an ASA profile dialed in for the K1. Let's go take a peek. Let's go back. Let's load up another instance of Orcheslicer. Hello. How are you? Nice to see you. I hope staying out of trouble and staying out of jail. All those other good things. I don't understand why my live keeps slipping behind. It's weird. But I'm going to load another instance of Orcheslicer real quick. And then we're going to go get the little bed brackets. All right, let's go into K1. Let's see, we should have an ASA dialed in. There it is. Good. Let's go to strength. We're going to bump that up to 5, 5, and 5. Let's go 35% infill, because why not? Instead of crosshatch, which is all fancy schmancy, let's just go with grid. Yeah, grid. We'll just do grid. Grid's fine. Minimize that. Click on here. Type in. Whoops. Ender 5. Bed. Brackets. And then we'll find the ultimate. Where are they? Found them earlier today. There they are. That's a remix, though. I don't want the remix. I want the original. So let's click on the remix. And then we'll go to the original. This has screw holes in it. What are the screw holes for? Let's find the remix. What's yours all about? You have pictures of why your remix is better? Alright. No, you don't. Just a little bit longer is all. There we go. Yeah. Oh, and then it kicks to the one side instead. Okay. Let's click on the remix. Remixed with that one and that one. Let's go with the lower number. There we go. The original. The OG. We're just going to grab the OG. And then we'll go ahead and print this bad boy. Sorry, I'm not sharing my screen because I got everything flippy flop today. I have to wait 15 seconds for that to download. Right, let's click here. Let's move this over here. Let's click on style here. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And get rid of that. Close that. Close that. There we go. Let's save these to. See there, open it here, extract it. Oh, whoops, hold on. Cancel, up one, now, extract, browse, on. There you go. Under 5 bed supports. Under 5 bed supports, files, right, left, and back plate. Close that. Let's grab this, move this over here, move this over here, close that, maximize that. There we go. Now we can do this and go to right screen. I think it's shifted. Yep, there it goes. Okay. I'm streaming, so what's up? Yes. My usual 5 a.m. I'll be leaving. Why? Because I go to work from 6 to 2. I don't know. We'll see why. I don't know. We'll see. Pretty sure it's self-explanatory. We will see, because you have problems with getting up in the morning. So when I say I'm leaving and you're like, I don't want to go. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. Love you too. Kids. Scary, aren't they? There we go. No, I do not wish to open them as single files. Let's grab one, move it over, bring it one, move it over, bring it one, move it off to the side. Spin this thing around a bunch. Grab here. Let's rotate this bad boy. That much. That one. Rotate about that much. this one, and here, and another plate, and this one over here. Stupid phone won't leave my hair alone. Go away, you little jerk. God. Just fly. I hope it's done. It's irritating. Right click. I'm wondering, that'll finish me after that, so we'll put one on each. There, we'll do a left and a right. I guess slice it. See how well that goes. Ooh, telebrimming. I'll have to clean it off, but I will. Get the other one sliced up here and make sure they look good. You can just run the edge around it, clean it up. That'll just adhere better, I think, or make it appear to adhere better. Let's go to print. Right click. Yeah, slice all. Make sure they're all sliced. Which is funny because they were both just all sliced, but that's okay. See, sliced, sliced, print. That one is the left. Right. There we go, left and right are both uploaded. And we just gotta jump over here to the device. Let's get this bad boy preheating to 240 and 60 on the bed. There we go. And then we will unload the filament. You have to change this. This says quit material. And you got load material. You get the PLA out, put the ASA in, and then we'll slam some ASA in there. Yeah. Hope everyone's doing well. If anybody watches this after the fact to see how boring I am by myself, thank you. The daughter coming in to say hi. Yep, it's finally warm enough. All right, well, let's quit material so we'll get that out of there. All right, get that out of there. My Polymaker Polysonic Green PLA. And then we'll grab a roll of straight green, because I got just regular green ASA here. Okay. Oops. Okay. Grab this guy, go home, click flip to Tatanka. There we go. All right, extrude, click load. Oh, fine, extrude. Let's extrude 25 at 5 and extrude. There we go. And a little more. Extrude one more time. Maybe 2 more times. We'll see. Might even be 3 more. Oh, no, 2 more. That's all it took. We're going to do 10 more, though, just to make sure we purge out any and all of the POA. Okay. There we go. Let's get these parts printed. All right. And going into my Depot files. We'll start with the left on print. 2 hours, 34 minutes. Heck, I could probably get both of them done today. If I stay on long enough. 2.5 hours apiece. Get those printed and then get those thrown on. Once that print's done, we'll work on getting the board mounted. I printed a bracket here. So we'll get this guy mounted up under there. Get that board installed inside the case. And then we'll have to figure out some sort of a mount for the screen and tie. It'd be nice if I could find something to take the place of the existing screen, bolt in the same way. If I had any kind of designing skills, I would work on that myself. Because with it having 4 screw holes on the back there that aren't even tapped into, I could totally work on something for that, maybe. But hey, got that. We got more ooze. There. Should switch over to the 0.6 nozzle on this thing. I did buy one with or I did buy a 0.6 nozzle. So I should put the 0.6 Flowtech in it. Try it with the 0.6. Make my prints go quicker, right? I really, really, really wish that Big Tree Tech would have given me the firmware for the Panda Touch so that I could turn the Panda Touch into a K-Touch. Because that would be fun. At least I think it would be fun. Then I could actually just leave this thing right here. Just sitting right here somewhere. Be cool is to build a something for the Stream Deck, right? The Stream Deck and a Panda Touch, like together. That would be awesome. Maybe I need to start learning how to design shit. You know? Learn how to design stuff for myself. And then I can make the things I need, like a mount right here. Get me a mount for this, and put it right here. And really all it would need to do is make it so I could just slide this down in, put a couple screws through the back to hold it in place. Just needs to have enough lip there, and then I could print a ring to snap over it in a different color. That could be fun. Electro Room's failure compilation. Electro Room seems like a really cool dude. In an odd way. Kind of fun. What do we got? Alright, well, there's that. We can do this too. Ready? Ready? Boom. Hit that. And then you guys should see, you know, inside the K1 with me right here. There we go. See how this goes. I need to take the K1 and adjust the bed because the bed is warped to the right side. The front right is lower than the front left. At some point I need to take the K1, set it on its side, loosen the belt, get the bed in its proper orientation, and then reassemble the belt. That way the bed is more level and it's not as far off as it is. But right now, we're good. Yes, sir, we are. Let it go and do its thing and start printing that wonderful part. I'm going to get this mounted in there. Once that print is done on there, we're working on flow. Let's see, which one's looking the best so far? Hard to tell. Got to remember to cover the mic when I come over here because the fan is just blowing like crazy right in the microphone. It's not good. People get nasty. Oh. So what? Let's see. Could get the look for the BL touch, right? I know the BL touch is around here somewhere. I have a BL touch. Not there. Come on, get up. See the camera. Not in there. Was there one of those? No, I don't think it was. There's a bunch of LEDs. Was it this one? I'm just blind. Okay. No. 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 There it is. Found it. So I have a random BL touch here. If it still works. I don't even know if it works, to be honest with you. Huh. It does. We can totally mount this on there. Put a BL touch on it. That'll help with the bed. It's running Klipper, so easier to configure. We may add this. We may add that. We'll set it off to the sides onto the thing for it next time. Oh, you're taking forever. I just want you to start the print. leveling the bed though. And finally back to the center. Touch, touch. And now heat up. Back up to 260 we go. I'm thinking I need to put that 0.6 nozzle on there. It's 0.6 and then putting everything at 0.3 be a whole lot nicer. Need to see if I can find another mount because that's the BTT 43 SKR. I remember right? I'll have to double check. I think it was wasn't a 35, I don't think. I'll have to tear that thing apart tomorrow. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay. Make sure that's actually going down right. Okay. Okay. Should be all right. Now, as long as it traps the heat inside, we shouldn't have any issues. Keep most of that heat in there. Get this thing done. And then we'll start the second one. And we'll have both of them on there. And get them both mounted up. Support that front of that bed a little better. Got to figure out my screen related issue too. Get the Creality screen working with the SKR 13. So I don't think I have any extra screens floating around to swap it to something else. And realistically, I think I'll just take the screen off because there's no point in it with the touchscreen on it. It's a better touchscreen than I have. I might try and flip-flop them, use that one for mine, and give him the SPI. I'll have to see if that SPI display will work with the Pi. It should. I would think it would, but I could be wrong. I think I need the... Yeah, I gotta quit thinking. My head hurts. I'm thinking too much. If anybody's here, feel free to say hi. I think somebody's here. You just say hi in chat. Let me know you're here. If you are here, you're not saying anything, you're just lurking, that's fine. And just let you know, the Ender 5 sitting right here, that was a printer that a staff member wanted to get rid of. It was their son's. Their son broke it and didn't have knowledge to fix it. And rather than come see me, it sat. And I said, well, let me see if I can do something with it. And thankfully, I've been able to do something with it so far. It is currently printing a test print. Gonna check its flow. Make sure that that's set right. While we're at it, I got on the K1 behind me, I'm printing the little arms or brackets to hold the bed up, the front of the bed. Because, like we all know, the Enders have this wonderful thing where they like to just tip the front of that bed down. So, printing these guys to help lift the front of that bed back up and try and keep everything a little more solid. Once I get that done, once these get done printing, I'll get them mounted up. Once this print is done, I'll check my math and adjust accordingly. Da Vinci, good to see you. Watching from the TV, so can't chat. All good, all good. Popped on a PC, let me know. Well, thank you, Da Vinci. It's good to know you're here. I'm glad you're here. I hope you're doing well. It is good to see you over here on the old YouTubes. Well, I'm streaming. But yeah, so that's what I'm working on. I'm just trying to get the Ender 5 up to a state that I feel comfortable giving it back to them. So once I get those brackets printed and get those on, but I think I gotta fail. It looks like I gotta fail. Oh, I gotta fail. Yep. We got some failing going on. That's fine. I didn't clean the bed before I started, so kinda should have known better. We'll let that cancel. The bed's at 100C. I probably shouldn't have just yanked it out of there, huh? Or yoinked it, as some people like to say. It did look like it was going down nice, but we got to get the bed cleaned off. 100C build plate takes a minute to cool off. But thankfully the AC is right here blowing away. Trying to block the microphone so you're not getting blasted in the ears with the sound of moving air. But yeah, I'm currently printing the little plates that print from -20 to +20 to tell you your flow. That's what I'm printing on the Ender, so I can kind of get that dialed in and know better in the slicer where it should be. If I get a good slicer, if I get that all set up real good and printing real nice, I can always export the slicer files and send them to them, upload them to like Google Drive and tell them to go download them, or put them up on my GitHub and tell them, here's where you need to go, download this file, and you'll be good to go. By the way, when using rubbing alcohol, if you don't have a spray bottle, just take and poke a small little pinhole in it. That way it doesn't like gush out everywhere. It does say that you shouldn't print, it says you should apply glue stick on this build plate. I don't have any glue stick, but I do have some of the Flash Forge stuff, so I'm just gonna do that. You late, but you made it. Hey, Just Push Print, thank you for coming and hanging out, man. Greatly appreciated. Not required. Glad you're here. When I put this stuff on, it says you're supposed to just kind of like let it dry. It seems like it goes on so thick on this thing that usually I'll just take a microfiber and I'll give it a quick, gentle wipe just to help smear it around because it doesn't actually take it off. But there we go. Now we'll get that put back in the printer and restart the print. There we go. Restart. Okay. 2.5 hours from now, it'll be done. Let's go to fine tune. And I am going to drop my Z just a skosh. Let's go 0.05. Yeah, we'll drop the Z height just a skosh. Just because it was good, but a little more smush won't hurt. And I'm going to trim it anyway because I'm doing it with the goods. Did I figure out the stepper direction issue? Yeah, I swapped the board. I took this out. I'm going to play around with it on another device and see if I'm still having the same problem. But I have the SKR, the 1.3 that I got from Mr. Riley a while back. Mr. Chris Riley sent me. I took that, threw some 2209s in there, slapped Klipper on it. I have a Pi43, I believe it is, that I could have used the Libre board, but I'm giving it away. And I want to keep my Libre stuff for me. I'm being a little needy greedy, you know. Filament Vic, what's going on? How you doing, Vic? Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you're doing super well. But no, so I've got a Pi4 that came with the switch wire. And if you guys remember, some of you guys know, some of you guys don't. But the switch wire that I won from LDO, LDO's Chinese New Year's giveaway, I was pretty pumped to win that. I didn't know I won that. I actually was told that I won that by somebody else who congratulated me on winning it. I was like, what? But I threw a Libre Alta board in it. So that one's currently running with an Alta board in it. My Rook 2020 is currently running with a My Rook 2020 is currently running with a Solitude board in it. Both of those are the AI equipped boards. So basically, they have AI learning built in. What you would get from Raspberry Pi with a Coral board, these things have that baked right into the CPU. You still need a bigger system to handle the bulk of the processing stuff, but it'll throw it back, and then that little board, kind of like the Coral board would do, it would then run the AI processing stuff for you. So it would take the information, send it out, have it processed, send it back, and then learn based on what it was told. So those two boards have that baked into it. Pretty awesome. So as those advance, as they advance, I'll have them going on the printers. My Rook, I think my belt's a little too tight. When I print, I'm getting this weird artifacting, so I'm going to have to readjust the belts a little bit. I'm not going to worry about that today. Today is work on the Ender 5. I want to get this thing done and hopefully back to the kiddo by the end of the week if all goes well. So as I'm out here working on it, I'll be streaming this week. So as I'm out here doing things, I'll stream. You guys come by, say hi, hang out, chat. I know that there's going to be other people streaming, so I understand if nobody comes and hangs out and nobody shows up. I get that. Heart's not broken. I figure I'm just going to do what I do. If people want to come and hang out, great. If not, like for the first half hour, I sat out here by myself with, basically talking to myself. And then Da Vinci popped in to tell me that, Da Vinci's watching me on the TV, so can't chat. Said to pop in to tell me I'm watching on TV, can't chat. It's all good, Da Vinci. I understand, and I'm grateful you're here. Thank you for having me on as background noise. And Phil and Vic, thanks for popping in. Just Push Print, I'm glad you're here as well. So the three of you are here. Just Push Print, you were great. You were graced with a membership by Bearded Bucket, and I'm hoping that the few posts I put out to just my members has gotten to you. I'm hoping to make some like members only content so that I can get that on there and make it a little more worth your while. I know I got my $24.99 group, which is kind of the crazy one. I'm not expecting anybody to pay $25 a month to watch this shit show. But if they decide to, I'm definitely going to be doing I'll do a monthly hangout. So anybody who pays $25 a month definitely deserves at least an hour of my day to just hang out, us, and work on some random thing that maybe I wouldn't work on normally, but because we're going to hang out, I will. Zolan found these and sent these to me. These are a little horizontal mounts flat, or not mount, but it sits flat, and then you put your spool on it this way, and it works great with the baby belt because the way the baby belt pulls in. Yeah, so there you go. You've been enjoying the content? Well, thank you, Vic. I'm not the most informative person. I'm not the most entertaining person. I'm not the every man's every man or every woman's man or the every they them man. I'm just a guy. And some people will find me entertaining and want to hang out. Some people don't. But like I said, there are definitely other people working on cooler projects. I'm just doing this because like I've said before, I enjoy more so the people getting into 3D printing, and if they're having problems, wanting to be able to help keep them in 3D printing. So yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing. I've given away a bunch of printers. For those who don't know, I've given away many printers. Helped a lot of people fix problems with their printers. And currently my go-to printers, for anybody who's wondering, are obviously the A1, the Rook, the K1, the Adventure M5, and then of course the Switchwire up there. I've got an old ANET. I've got the Lulzbot Mini, which the Lulzbot Mini needs some love. I may have to, I gotta figure something out with it. The Lulzbot Mini, I don't do anything with it. It's still so old and dated and just runs slow. And, maybe a refresh on that. The Ender 3 is needing some help. I think I'm going to work on sensorless homing for that one because I pulled one of the end stops off it to fix the Ender 5. So I think I'm going to work on getting sensorless homing going on that thing at some point. Might try a Rook in the future. I highly recommend it. Vic, I'm sorry, I can't remember if you're stateside or not, but Fabrico has a kit. If the Rook kit from Fabrico, it's $2.99, and then for an additional, I think it's like $30, you can get the 2020 frame kit. The cool part about the 2020 frame kit is you'll have extra parts. So you could, in theory, if you got 2 frame kits and you had extra parts laying around, you could get away because you'll have 4 sets of the rods. You only need 2. So you could almost, in theory, buy 2 frame kits if you've got enough parts laying around. Between the kit and the frame kits, you could almost build 2. So, I mean, you could build 2 if you had all the stuff you needed, but one $2.99 kit, a bunch of 3D printed parts, and 2 frame kits, and some spares, you're good to go. You have some extra parts already. 2020 is a good idea. I love the 2020. Don't get me wrong. Don't give me nothing against the Rook itself, but I've always just felt like the aluminum extrusion is just a little more durable. You know what I mean? So for me, doing the 2020 was just a little more reassurance. And Canrog, the guy who did the variation on that and designed the 2020 kit, he's an awesome dude. So I definitely recommend, if you were thinking about doing it, spring for the little extra and get the 2020. There you go, man. Parts. All you gotta do is hit the bomb, go through the bomb, see what you need, see what you got, see what you need. And if you've got 2020 frame, is 200. I believe the 2020 kit is 200 millimeter long. So if you've got enough that you can cut it down, just there you go. Like, cut it down, get yourself a bunch of 200 mil lengths. You're gonna need, what is it, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You need 12 of them at 200 mil long. And then obviously you need 1 linear rail for the gantry. Actually, you need 3 linear rails for the gantry. And those are, how long were those? Shoot. Give me a second to look it up in the kit. Well, here, let's do this. Let's bring this up. Let's go here first. Hold on. There we go. What was that? There we go. Bring this over here. Boom. Actually, hold on. GitHub.com/roll. There we go. Repositories. I think it's in here. I guess I'm wrong. I thought the Rook 2020 kit was in there. I guess I was wrong. Let's try Canrog. Let's go back to GitHub. Jump to Canrog. There he is, Canrog. Let's go back to Canrog. There we go. 2020. Well, here's the original Rook 2020. Then there's the 2020 scalable. That one's got longer Z's, but yeah, those are the fans. Please note, Kenner uses 300 millimeter Z extrusions, so your macro config can be sets of these. But yeah, uses a V0 point or the V0 slicer profile, but he's got his own profile now set up for he has his own profile set up in Orca Slicer. So you can just go right into Orca Slicer and add the Rook 2020 right in. Yeah, let's go back to here and look at the Mark 1 and see if the Mark 1's got The Mark I's got a few differences, which are fine, and they work great. And let's see if the documentation here, there we go. You can download all the printed files right off of Printables. I guess I should probably do that so you guys can see what I'm doing, huh? I'm sitting here flipping through stuff and forgetting to switch my screen. Sorry about that, guys. But here it is. It's 447255. I actually already did the Mark I upgrade to mine, so mine is already upgraded to the Mark I. I got the original Rook 2020 up and running, got my serial number, and then redid everything to make it a Mark I. But your specs are a 120 build volume. Here's the bill of materials. You need 12 200 20 millimeter or 200 mil long 20 extrusions. 8 of the 3-way corner connectors is what he uses there. And then where are the 2 8mm rods, that are 200 mil in length? But again, if you get the kit from Fabrico, it comes with 4, so you can technically build 2 if you got enough parts. Let's see, I'm looking for element you use, 45mm long. You need 2 of those, but if you're gonna build 2, you'd want 4, which I think I have some. I already have some, so I've got those in the rods to build a second one. I just gotta finish printing the parts for it. I said I was gonna do that, and I never did. Go figure, right? What are we looking at? Oh, Voron V0 bed. If you don't want to go heated, if you're gonna just print PLA on it, you don't necessarily need to go heated. I'm looking for the linear rate motion. It should be in here. Oh, here we go. 2 MGN9C at 200, 1 MGN9C at 150. So there is your rails that you need. So 2 200 and 1 150. If you happen to have a couple extra MGN9Cs laying around and a long enough rail, you can always chop it down. But then, of course, the linear rods, the element you use, some rubber feet, 4 38mm wide by 19 high rubber feet. But like I said, a lot of that stuff, if you just buy one kit, you'll get everything you need in there, or not everything, but at least most. And you can always TPU, if you got some TPU, you can always just print your feed. So, obviously, 6mm gates belt. This says 4 meters of gates belt, which you probably have some extra. I do need to work on doing need to do a belted Z, because the Z motor, anytime the power dies, the Z motor disengages, whatever the case may be. Your bed just slams down because the weight of the bed, the motor can't hold it back, so it just lets it slam down. I know in talking with LDO Motors, Jason had mentioned that they have a motor coming out, or they have a motor that has a, instead of a greased bearing, it has like a liquid sealed bearing, which is supposed to make it keep it from slamming. So technically, I could just swap out that motor with one of those, and I should have less issue. Stephen Poole, good to see you, brother. Hope you're doing well, staying out of trouble, staying out of jail, all those good things. Currently, we're just looking at the BOM for the Rook 2020 Mark I. Filament Vic is considering building one. Vic says that they have enough parts. So, as long as you got the stuff, I say go for it. But currently, I guess we have been away for a little bit. Let's take a look. Let's see how that's doing. Looks like we're getting a more successful print now, huh? Oh, my stream glitched. For me, anyway. We have some nasty in the back corner here. I'm gonna make sure it's not affecting my actual print. It is Not directly affecting it, I don't think. We're gonna let it go though. We are gonna let that go. I'm currently, Stephen, printing the bed brackets for the Ender 5, the bed supports. So I'm printing those right now because I want to see much better idea of what direction you're going to go in. Yeah, there is a Mark II already coming out too that Ken Rogg has been working on. The Mark II actually moves the belts from the front here. You get an extra set of pulleys. You need an extra set of pulleys and a different set of motor mounts. And then it comes around, goes up here, and then the other one goes down past, around, back up into here, and then in. So it moves the motor or the pulleys to the back, so your front is all open. And then you can take this part right here completely out. So you're down one of your 2020s as well. So you could even jump the gun and go straight to the Mark II, and then you get rid of this bar here, and you just need an extra set of idler pulleys in the back for the belt. So instead of coming up front, they go out around the back. So there is that too. I don't know if that's something you'd be interested in doing. I haven't done that yet. With my second Rook, I'm going to build it as a Mark I, and then I'll either take my current Rook and build that into a Mark II, and because I want to have at least a working Rook before I go messing with the Rook and turning one of them into something else. My Ender 5 over here, by mine I mean the student at my school, his Ender 5. So I'm just a nice guy like that. Is currently, how far in? We are 82% done, so it's almost done. It says ETA is about 10 minutes, 13 minutes, something like that. So yeah, it'll be fun. Guess I should do that YouTuber thing. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And if you want to support the channel, there's links down below. You can always follow that. All right, now that I've shilled, I am always in the mood to make money. So if anybody wants to sponsor the streams, feel free to reach out. For a small fee, I will shout you out monthly because I gotta shill where I can. Bills don't pay themselves. I do have a bunch of work to do, but it's boring work. That way I can make a little money. Got a bunch of random crap. Get rid of it. Make it. But uh-oh, I heard a thud. Let me go look and see what that's all about. Huh. Oh, we're getting a bit of a clump building up over here. And now we have print not sticking. Oh, that's where that clump is coming from. It's the other part that didn't. Shoot. All right. Yeah, that just hurt. Cancel print. It's having a bit of a field day here trying to print. I'm gonna have to, yeah, it just shifted. This thing's at 100C and my idiot ass keeps pulling it out, but there you go. I'm gonna print just those parts. I'll print the other part laying in the other direction. I'm gonna reorient it and then reprint it. But it was looking kind of nice until it messed up. So I was trying to figure out where that was coming from, and now no, it's coming from the part that didn't stick. And I was like, the part's pretty fine. Let's go back here to prep. Let's click on this. Let's change its face. Lay on that one. Actually, no. You know what? Let's delete that one and delete that one. And we'll print just the arms, and then we'll print the brackets to hold everything after the fact. Can we fit both of them on one? That would be pretty nice if I could get both of them on one and just print both of them together. If I spin this one all the way around. Do you guys want to see what I'm doing? Let me go to my right screen. There we go. Now let's spin this bad boy in the opposite direction. And yes, I know, it's printing off the printable area. I'm going to move some stuff around. Put that one there. Move that one there. And move this back in. And there we go. We'll cram them both into one. We'll delete that. Actually, I'm going to add that plate back in. Now I'm going to think about it. Because now I'm going to go add the other two. Back plate. Let's see. We have to double that. So, right click, clone, click OK, move it over, auto arrange. I don't want them all on one plate, you jerk. I wanted them both on separate plates. So let's open up another plate again. And let's grab both of these. Move them over here. Let's go back to other. And we'll leave the skirt off, but we'll turn the brim from auto to outside. Outer brim only. There we go. Alright. Actually, now if we're going to do brim on everything, maybe we'll get lucky and it'll all stick. So let's find out. Get rid of that. Now let's slice it, and let's see what happens. With outer brim on everything. I'm shocked it didn't yell at me just then. For as far as that one went. Should kick it back a little bit more. Let's go back here, click on this. Let's rotate that back just a little bit. There we go. Now let's click on auto arrange. Boom. There we go. Alright. Slice the whole stinking plate now. And yes, I am printing this in ASA. Because I have some ASA. Might as well use it up. Sitting doesn't help, so 5 hours, 7 minutes. Upload it. Let's get this cleaned off and then, oh, I'm going to clean it off. Just got to give it a quick wipe. There. Now let's cross our fingers and hope we can get a few layers high before anything happens. There we go. Okay. Let's go back to main. Print. There we go. Go by date. Date in the other direction. There we go. And print. All right. We'll let that go and we'll cross our fingers. While we're at it, how's my ender looking? All right. From the looks of everything, as it's finishing its printing, cover my mic so you guys aren't getting blasted. I'm thinking a +5 is looking pretty good. So we'll go up just a little bit. 0's not bad. -5 looks nice too. -10 doesn't look too bad. -15, a little off. I gotta make sure I enable Z-hop, because as it moves, it is currently kind of pulling across the print. So I have to make sure to turn on Z-hop in the slicer for this thing. Let's bring that back up and see if Z-hop is already on now. Maybe it's on and I'm just looking at it weird. This was themed out to go on the, yeah, that printer. Let's see here. Boom. Speeder. Z-Hop, yeah, Z-Hop is set. We'll have to do a retract, or we'll have to check the retraction then, because make sure it's not oozing as it goes across. We'll do a retraction test. Yep. But anyway, the print is 93% done. Should be done in about 4 minutes. I almost forget how slow printers can be, you know. After playing around with faster stuff, the K1, the Adventure M5, the Bamboo Labs, even my Switchwire is pretty quick. And then the Rook is a speedy little printer. So how's Stephen Poole tonight, if you're still floating around? I don't know if you're still here. I hope you're doing well. I hope things are going okay. The end of 5. Let's go back to this one now. Might as well, right? I'm a little hurt, man. Nobody's complimented me on my haircut. Look at all this beautiful hair. Or lack of. Oh, man, I'm tired tonight, guys. Well, if it's been there for an hour, we'll get that first layer down. It's going on 6:30. I've been getting up earlier and earlier and getting less and less sleep. Makes no sense, I know. The Rook's giving me some pretty good printing quality, but like I said, I think these belts are a little tight. The Adventurer 5M has been printing beautifully. All right, let's move this out the way. Here's my packet. It's going to be going in the under 5. Minimize that. See if we can find a mount for the BTT Pi43 fender mount. See if we can find a mount for that. Fizzy's got a mount for the Switchwire. I don't need a Switchwire mount because that won't work. Shane, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Weenies and Beanie Show. Oh, the Weenies and Beanie Show. Well, thank you, sir. Hey, Shane, just so you know, I should have the chip in by Thursday, and then I'm gonna drop it in a box, ship up the ECM, ECU. I'll ship this guy up to you. Apparently, you just got to take out these 3 screws and then bend this back. You might have to run some heat around here to loosen up the adhesive. Put this guy back. You got to bend it. You bend it back, and then you can just take and clear the conformal coating away. Take the chip off, solder the new chip on. If you've got some high temp silicone laying around, throw a bead of high temp silicone around there, and then screw this back in after you bend it back into place, and then send it back to me, good sir. I will include a return shipping, of course. There's no point in making you pay shipping, so thank you for this. Yeah, so I will, in the box, I'll get the return label and just toss it in the box with it, and then I'll seal everything up and send it off to you, and then just, yeah, whenever you can get to it, you know, hopefully sooner rather than later, but I don't want to be pushy. So whenever you can get around to getting that done, be greatly appreciated, sir. And then I can potentially get my car back on the road. I did order, it was like 5 for like 15 or 20 bucks. So I ordered 5 of the chip. I'm just going to throw them all in the box and send it to you. And yeah, I figure if something happens, you have spares. So, but yeah, I'll send them up to you. And then if you would just, you know, when you're done, shoot it back to me so I can make sure everything is golden, pony boy. Okay. So let's see if these parts will print properly this time. Yeah. Putting a brim on everything, so hopefully it'll stick. And then I'm going to get these brackets printed for the bed for the Ender 5. The little bed brackets that push up on the front so it doesn't have that droop to it. I'm getting those printed. And I'll slap them bad boys on there, and as long as they print this time. They keep giving me a fit. Well, then I'll just break it down into one part at a time, I guess, and print them one at a time. Which will be a long, boring process, but it is what it is. Tor was supposed to send me the beta version of the K-Touch software for this thing, which, if you don't know, pop this off of here because it's on battery, or has a battery in it. There's my little Panda Touch that they sent out. I'm going to work on, probably tomorrow, a video for this. Like simple little, this is how you set it up and connect it to the A1 Mini, because all I got is an A1 Mini. Which, don't forget guys, tomorrow the A1 Mini goes on sale for $199. I don't know if they're going to include AMSs in their sale. It sounded like they were getting the hint from the general public on Twitter, or X, whatever the hell you want to call it. Sounds like they were getting the hint that, you know, you're putting the printers on sale, but not the AMSs. And you could get the, according to the website right now, you can get it for $199 for the AMS, or $199 for the printer, and then it was another, oh, give me a second. I got to adjust my Z offset a little bit here. It's not sticking very well, I don't think. Let's see, I might be trying to just squish that a little bit more just for the sake of it. It is ASA after all. Give it a good squashing. There we go. But again, the looks like the general public kind of went at bamboo saying, hey, you only got the printers on the sale, and if I still want to get the printer with the AMS, it's still like the A1 Mini is still $399 with the AMS. So hopefully the AMS and the AMS Lite will also get a sale price tomorrow. Would be nice. Not that I have money to buy the AMS Lite, but I'd like to get one. Now that I have a bamboo, I kind of want to try it. I don't like the waste idea, but I can mount the AMS Lite back there on the wall and then have it feed down in. Here's the missus and the puppers. I'm streaming. Yeah, I'm working on the Ender 5 and I'm trying to get parts printed for it. But
Who are you talking to today?
Shane is here, Stephen Poole is here, Filament Vic is here. Come here, Rorzor. You get to come up first because you were closest to me. Here's, careful, there's a Freya behind you. She's a little shit hiding behind Mama. Yeah. But here's little Miss Rory. Come here.
Wait, I'm trying to make her in the thing.
She is. It's laggy. It's delayed. It takes a minute. Here, I can speed it up. They can see you. See? You're just barely in frame. But there's Freya, and then this one's Rorzor, or Rory. Huh. Yes. You're happy because you got Mama. And you You got daddy, deal with it. But yeah. So here's the puppers. Oh, Shane says hi.
Hi, Shane.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to tell you something now
Okay.
before I forget.
Okay, tell me on stream so the internet knows I
don't
heard
care.
it. I'm saying, tell me on stream so the internet knows I heard it.
Don't forget tomorrow I have to go to my brother's and pick up Jaden.
Yeah, and you're,
And go to Winona.
yeah, and then our second to youngest daughter wants to go to work with me. She came out here to ask me. I said, well, I'm going to be leaving at like 5 a.m. for work. She goes, why so early? I said, summer hours, kid. I leave it. I go to work at 6 and get off at 2.
That's fine, too. You're with you.
That's if she gets her butt up in the morning.
So I need Papa's.
I know. I've been taking yours.
Well, just tell him.
I know, and I'm just telling you, I've been taking yours.
I'm gonna take
So,
him.
Until Shane fixes this, which the parts will be here Thursday, and then I'll get it sent out to him. So hopefully he'll have it by the first part of the week.
I'm gonna take him out back, probably.
Yeah, let him run around with Chew. Yeah. They need to go have Big Brother whoop their butts. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to stream for a bit until I get where I need to get, and then I will be in. Love you. So, yeah. Yeah, we've been borrowing a vehicle from my father. Let's see, how's that looking? It looks like as long as it prints, it will be good enough for an ender. Yep. As long as it successfully prints, it'll be good enough to go on an ender. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Ugh. But, yeah. Oh, is that done? It's done. Yay. All right. Time to see which one we think looks best. I'm thinking... I'm thinking +5 or +10. 0 is looking good too. It's kind of hard to tell. -5, not terrible. I would honestly say it looks good right at 0. So I don't think I really need to do too much. Let me get over here to this one so I can actually see it in real time with you guys. There we go. Yeah, you guys really can't tell, can you? There we go. So 0's dead center. And then one here. So 0 is dead center. Camera is not focusing as well as I'd like it to. And that's a little better, but so here's your 0. Here's your +5. Here's your -5. Here's your 10. But yeah, I almost think 0, actually -5, like -5 mod, 0, 0. We'll leave it where it's at. Seems like it's probably pretty good. One of the old LDO bamboo plates. Wonder where you got that. Rocky Mountain Pet Fest. A certain individual may have walked by the booth and handed me one, and I put it on my switch wire at the event. Yeah, I got it at Rocky Mountain Fest. Since I don't have a Bamboo Labs, but it did fit on the switch wire since the doors were broke, I just threw it on the switch wire for the event. But then when I got home, and this Ender 5 came to me with no build plate, I figured I'll just throw this on there. And I am thinking that I have a TH3D plate that if he doesn't have the build plate for it, I'm thinking the TH3D plate will be going on there. Yeah. But yeah, these bamboo plates work well enough. I don't want to let it go. Let's see here. I got to click on this now. I got to do save config. So it saves my Z offset. Good evening, 3D Medic Vince. Vince, I hope you are doing well, good sir. All right, section stepper underscore Z must be between the minimum, position min and position max. All right, well, let's go to console. Scroll all the way back as far as we can go and see that it said negative 0.3.5. We'll hit copy, go into machine, printer config, go to Z. What is my Z max? Z max, but there is no Z min in here. So why are you arguing with me if I have no Z min set? Position end stop equals minus 0.35. I think I need to set that to positive 3.5. That's where my issue is. Nate! Good evening, Nate. Making it to Murph this year? Yes. 3D Medic Vince, will you be at Murph this year? I will be there Saturday. So I will be there for Saturday. I'm going to get up early Saturday morning, drive straight out, hang out for the day, and then drive straight back. So I will be 6 hours of driving and 8+ hours of hanging out with everyone. So I'll be a tired dog when I get home, but I'll get to hang out with everyone. So it's pretty sweet. It's going to be awesome to see everybody. Let's see here. So I need to set my position min so that it'll quit arguing with me. So let's make a, no, not position min. Set my max to 320. Let's come down here and let's take the negative off of that. So if I go positive, should move away. So let's save and restart and see if it argues with me. Yeah, we gotta wait. Automated reset MCU. Okay, well, restart firmware. There we go. Okay. Now, there. Let's see, we're gonna throw another print at it and we're gonna see what it does. I should mount the board and everything now, but we're playing around testing stuff. Let's throw a Dapper Dan duck at it, right? Let's do that. Mike is acting up. Yeah, sorry about that. There you go. It's better now. Or it should be. Plus, really staying in front of the AC unit, you know. Yeah, and printing maker poker chips. You have tons. 5 different ring patterns to choose from or collect a set. I'm going to collect a set. Because that's just what I do. I collect sets. Yeah, better now. Yeah, it's just because when I have it on my hip and I sit down, for some reason, the fat thigh that I have gets in the way of the signal. See your current moderation, reset value. I think that's what that. We'll leave it be. Actually, yeah, let's reset these. I don't know why it changed. They were the same. Nothing to change. Jerk bindings. What else is there in the quality setting that was changed, that needs to be changed back? Here we go. Avoid crossing walls, huh? We can uncheck or undo that. I'm not really worried about that now. Scroll back up. All right, let's go to strength. 3, 3, and 3. 15% infill. I'm not doing crosshatch. I know that they are pushing crosshatch in the new beta, but I'm going grid because it's faster. Let's see. All right. Other. We're gonna do a skirt loop. We need to do at least 3. And then don't need supports. Speed is kind of fine what's at. Slice it. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start upping my percentage. And if I can get to the point where I can double everything and it still prints nice, then great. Okay. We have uploaded the 3D duck. And it is going to print. Oh, I forgot to uncheck the box. Keep getting the little error message about the exclude error, even though I thought I saved it in the config not to do that. But it's all right. Let me go look at the other print now and make sure that it is still printing okay. Looks like it. Yeah, looks like I might be all right. So we're gonna let this thing print out these ASA parts. Probably should go play with my microphone. I already messed up. But so I think my old ANET A8 Plus needs to find a new home. My Ender 3, debating on what to do there. But I think my Ender 3 probably needs a new home. I've got that Delta sitting back there, that rusty, dusty, ancient old Delta that's a 12-volt system that just doesn't work the greatest. Haven't been able to get it to do really anything. So I think that, the Ender 3, the ANET A8 Plus, I think they all need to go to new homes. I think I'm going to take some pictures of the stuff and just stick it on Facebook Marketplace and just put, you know, just tell them $300 or $100, not sure of working condition. I mean, I'm sure that they need work. So just put them up on Marketplace saying 3 printers with work will work. Yeah, I can tell Chubby's missing them already. Look. Yeah, come here, girls.
He wasn't doing that. They were getting
Come here, Jackal. Okay. Get me if I'm wrong, but does she not look like a damn jackal? Like a jackal pup? Look at her. I think she looks like a jackal pup.
the flush is going too loud.
Never. Not this little sweetheart.
Yeah, they were.
Come here, Freya.
You know, he has resource guarding. Hey, hello.
Dusty.
He's listening quite well. They're not. They're guarding me.
And then here's little Miss Freya. Hi, baby. Give me kisses.
See what I'm saying?
Nope, I don't know what you're talking
Thought he
about.
would be the issue. He is not. He's a very good boy. They're not.
Oh, man. Knocked it over. Ugh. Now they want to lick it up.
They attack his face.
Ugh. I got dusty puppy prints all over me now. It's the wonderful joys of black. Little jerks.
Because he can't run it.
Yeah. Oh, Nate's here now too, honey.
Hello, Nate.
You know who Nate is. You say you don't. You just don't remember, but you know Nate. You've been around when we've talked with Nate in the past.
Someone need your help to make them stop. I'm out there.
Just got to go out there and keep yelling at them.
Yeah.
Beat them. Slap their butts and tell them to quit being bad.
I'll beat you back or down.
You got to yell at them.
Good job.
You have 3D print in your hair, little girl.
But I was right. Freya does not make any, indication that she's going to snap before she grabs it in his face.
Good.
No, she's sneaky. At least worry there's no.
Hey, Chewbacca picked her ass up and threw her the last time she was trying to be tough. Quit. Get out of there.
He was between my legs. He didn't do anything.
Got a little mud on you there, did they?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he won't. That's why they know to go after him and then hide between your legs.
He was between my legs.
Mm-hmm.
Assholes. Excuse me, so put forward too.
Yeah, thank you.
Take it in.
Okay, go in, head upstairs. I'll be in and up when
Let's
I'm.
give Jen.
Okay. Love you. Wish you could say, hey, grab the A8 Plus, but next printer mod would like multicolor. Been putting it off. Yeah. Well, Nate, if you decide you want the ANET A8 Plus off of me, I'm going to Murph. You'll be at Murph. Just let me know. Like I said, for the most part, I think, if nothing else, I'll bring them to Murph and just put them on a table and say, make me an offer. I'm not going to be there to take a table for the entire event. So worst case, borrow somebody else's table and stick it up there and just say, if you're interested, make an offer. And then whoever's running the table, if somebody comes by and makes an offer, let me know. Oh, yeah. That is riding too close. Let's go into fine tune and turn Z down a little. Oh, printer freaked out and lost its connection again. Go figure. If I keep moving that screen while it's connected, the USB cable is one of them garbage blue ones. So, of course, you know, this doesn't work worth a damn. I didn't cancel the print, you jerks. All right. Well, let's do this. Let's clear this. Let's put a max or a min in there so I can move more. I don't understand why I'm just having a day. Don't mind me. There we go. We'll add in a negative min position, or a min position of -3, so the thing quits arguing with me. Let's go ahead and home everything. But yeah, so don't forget, keep watching on Bamboo's website and see if the AMS and AMS lights come down. The Mini is only going to be $199, so get you a Mini for $199 tomorrow, and then it's getting AMS later. You get rid of the Pi43 Pro, had someone from Facebook land come pick it up. Nice. Yeah, I have some tech that I need to put on eBay. I have many tech I need to put on eBay. So I think when I end the stream here, I'm going to get started going through all the random tech and getting it up there, try and make some money off of that. Plus, I gotta see if I can get a call in to Da. He's currently in travels. I think he let me see here, did he message me back? Just took a nap. I'm gonna grab a bite to eat. That was at 6 o'clock. That was an hour ago. He's currently in travels. I believe he's in travels to the California land for an upcoming event that he'll be attending. So there is that. Let's take this part out. Save, restart again. But oh, I forgot when I deleted that, I needed to also this. There. Save, start again. All right. Your condolences. Hope he knows about the poop maps. I don't know if he does or not, but you know, hopefully. Let me move this back up here on the table so it's less likely to create a problem. Let's put that back there. Let's go back here. All right. Now that we did that, let's PID the extruder real quick. I've kind of forgot I didn't PID tune this thing yet. So let's just do that real quick because it only takes a few minutes to do the extruder. The bed takes a bit longer and I got an air conditioner blowing on it. So PID tuning the bed in front of the air conditioner is probably not a great idea. So we'll hold off on that for right now. But I did find, like I said, I did find this neat little bracket that will mount in place of the stock Creality board and then allow me to put the SKR 1.3 on it. So we'll get that on there and then I will hopefully find a better USB cable so that I can connect that to the little setup here. Does anybody know, I have the BTT Pi43 here with a Pi 4 on it. Does anybody know of a mount for the Ender that like I could mount it here or even right here on the front? So that way I can do that. Even if the Pi goes inside, I have a longer ribbon cable for the screen. I can, you know, potentially fish this in, get that in there. If I have to, I can kind of drill and cut out a hole here to fish the cable in and hide the Pi inside if need be. But if I can find a case of some sort to hold all of this, and there's the 4 screw holes on the back of the screen, that I could basically put this together and drop it in, and then put some screws in the back and then mount the thing to the frame, or just slide it over the back and then mount it, or whatever. You know, just something. If anybody knows of one, send me a link to it so I can print that and mount that. Because it would be really nice to be able to mount this thing, you know, on the device. Even if like it mounts up here in the frame, it should have enough room, I would think, even if I guess it's stuck out a little bit. If it mounted to the frame here and stuck out a little bit, I could probably find one from like a Moron thing that I could mount on there. Because it's just your standard 2040 frame, so as long as it's got some sort of a 20-something, 2020, 2040 mount, this is a 2040 rail, just mount it right off of here even. Huh, I wonder if Fizzy's little flexi mount could work, because I could put it here, take this off, mount it here, and then just fish the cable in through the old hole back here where the screen cable went, and I could take this thing off. Or heck, even mount it just right off the side here where this was, just mount it right here. And then I could even flip the screen and do the Klipper screen on the horizontal. I have to look to see how to do that. Because it'd be kind of cool, I think. Mount it like this, or mount it this way with the cables up. You know? Should probably be careful touching the screen. But, yeah. See if I can find some kind of BTT Pi mount. Mount that bad boy here, even, like I said, just off the side like that. Wouldn't hurt. The filament runs off the side anyway. So, let me take a look at my rails part. Appears to be printing semi-okay. We'll let it continue. It's got 5 hours of printing, says it'll be done at 2 a.m. I'll be sleeping at 2 a.m. So Yeah, I'm definitely not going to be dealing with that. And since I got the ASA loaded in the K1, if I find a decent mount, I'll just print it and it'll all be green parts that I print to put on there, with the exception of this guy that I printed in black. But I can always throw this back in the slicer and reprint it in the green ASA to mount up inside where you'll never see it. Oops. I messed with the printer and it, oh no, encountered an error. Control section extruder must not, or must be specified. Well, no kidding, it must be specified. That's why I'm doing the, that's why I was doing it. Oh, okay. It did the PID tune, save config. All right, well, let's copy this bit of info here. Copy, and it's just telling me that option control in the section extruder must be specified. So let's go to machine, scroll down to printer config, and then I know what happened is, yeah, control is PID, that's listed down here. For whatever reason, in the extruder, it commented all of that out. So we'll just go grab all this info and copy it up into the extruder section. Control X will actually cut that out of there. I don't know why sometimes that happens and I don't understand it myself, but that's okay. We'll just delete that part out. We'll take what was done, paste it in, make it work. Control V. Let's see if this works for here. Control slash. Kinda. There. There we go. All right. PID. Wait, hold on. Let me copy this part real quick. Control C. Let's just close it. Don't save. Go back into it. Make sure I did that right. Yes. All right. Save and restart, and that'll fix that problem. Oh, wait, what do we got? Restart firmware. And just for some reason, this thing, I hate that stupid ass USB cable is part of my issue, and I know that. But that's only part of the problem. There we go. Now let's get the old Dapper Dan going again. Get the old Dapper Dan duck. The 3D duck. Dapper Dan duck. Now I should be able to adjust my offset properly. Let's get this cleared up. The build plate, because everything is so close, is getting quite full of very tight print. The fan's blowing in your ears. I'm kind of sorry. Grab the good scraper here. There we go. A little bit better cleaned. Oh, what's going on? Martin. What's going on, Martin? How's Martin? I can't roll my R's very well. I'm sorry, Martin. Let's see. Make sure that that overhang is printing properly or properly enough. But yeah, no. Yeah, I'm just kind of working on some printer stuff. Got the Ender 5 that I'm rebuilding for a student at my school. His mom gave it to me because she was tired of it sitting in the garage collecting dust because it died and he didn't have the skills to fix it. And then afterwards he was like, if you get it fixed, can I buy it back from you? And I'm not that kind of guy. So you're just tinkering? Ah, awesome. Yeah, so since I'm not that kind of guy to sell a kid back his printer, especially since it was his first one, I'm not that kind of guy. I'm basically putting a bunch of parts and stuff in it that I've got laying around here to make it work. And then I'm probably just going to give it back to him because that's what I do. And by probably, I mean I'm going to give it back to him. So I've got a SKR 1.3 running 2209s that I had sitting here. I had a Raspberry Pi 4 with the Big Tree Tech Pi TFT43, or is it TFT43? Oh, I don't want to mess with this because every time I move this daggum thing, it loses connection. But I believe it's the Pi TFT43. Big vehicle going by. Thought it was thunder, but no, it's a big vehicle. Anyway, it's got the Pi TFT43 running Klipper on it now. So going to get this thing up and running and kicking butt, and then I'm going to give it back to him. So that's the plan. But yeah, don't forget, guys, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. If you would for me, please smash the old likey like button. If you like what you want, or if you like what you see and you want to support me, links down below on how you can do that to help out. Feel free to sub, or sorry, feel free to sub. They are free. Feel free to become a member or gift memberships if you like. You know, do what you want to do. I realized something. I'm probably streaming alongside of Steve Builds, which is stupid because everybody wants to watch Steve. So what the hell was I thinking? Trying to compete with Steve tonight. Man, kind of dumb, aren't I? I just got to realize that. I'm kind of dumb. I think this thing's getting ready to print, so I got to get up here and double check so I can set my, see if I need to. But I think now that I took out the fact that it was trying to go positive, yeah, that's looking a lot better now. Got to fix my ooze issue here. Let's see. It's still a little close, so let's move that back some. There we go. It's better. It's not perfect. Sorry, like I said, if there's a wind noise in your ears right now, I'm sorry. I'm standing in front of the AC unit. Okay. I think that's good. Went plus or positive 2. Let's see that first layer. Let's go a little bit more. 2.5. looks like once it moves off of there. Pretty ugly, but I think it'll stick. So that's a good sign, right? Oh, there we go. We're getting better. Still a little ugly in the middle, but all right. There we go. Smooth it out. Yeah, smooth it out. There you go. All right. Like a little bit of ironing, you know. But there we go. All right. Yeah. How's my prints looking in here? You just keep printing beautifully. That's all I want. Just beautiful enough to go on where you need to be. These are the brackets to hold the bed up. For anybody who doesn't know, these enders have a problem with the front of the bed trying to sag a little bit because it's being supported by the back. So somebody designed many moons ago a set of brackets that mount to the bearing back here, and then it comes out and then pushes up on the front just a little bit to help level that out. So I'm printing those guys right now out of ASA on the K1, and I'm going to get those mounted up, and then I'm looking for a mount that will hold the TFT 43, the BTT Pi43, so that I can mount that to the 2020 extrusion somewhere, some way, somehow, and get that mounted up maybe in place of the old screen here, so that I can take the old screen off, because I'm giving him a Klipper screen, because it's just sitting here. I could probably use it on a build myself, but I don't have any builds in the works. Finances are a little short every month, so I can't afford to do builds. Really want to. Really want to. But can't seem to. That's all right. That's all right. It's good to want, right? Builds character, as they say. Figure out where those holes are spaced. Let's see, that mounts from the back. Put everything together. Put in the back. Run the cable down and in. Could mount that. BTT Pi mount. Mandic has one that is for that. BTT Pi mount for the 3D Barracorn, or yeah, Barracorn. Let's see how this one looks. Just mounts right into the front. Okay. Let's see here. Then your ribbon cable goes down and out the side. That couldn't work. And then I can use the ribbon cable and slide that up into the printer and put the Pi inside. Yeah, there we go. We'll grab that one. That one's from 3D Barracorn. Download. Download all models. Close that. Click here. Open the folder. Right click. Cut. 3D printing stuff. Zip files. Paste it in there. And then extract. Let's go to browse. And for right now, so I can find it a little easier, let's put it on the desktop, because I don't have to go hunting for it later. There we go. Kind of fear I just did something dumb. I kind of fear I did something dumb and just extracted the whole stinking thing to my desktop. Like a dumbass. Well, let's close this now. Let's minimize this. Let's minimize this. And support and bezel. Yep, there they are. Well, all right. Let's go into the K1. Let's go back here to prep. Let's delete these parts off the build plate. Let's grab these new parts because I want to print them the same way. And scroll down to LCD support. And let's find the LCD support and the bezel, display bezel. There we go, multiple files, no. Click here, grab these, move them over, grab this, move it over. Put everything together, there we go. Let's arrange everything. There we go. And how does that work? What's up with those? Why are those there? A little confused by that part, but okay. Let me go back and look at this part again because it doesn't look the same as what I saw. Oh. It folds in after you print it. And that's how it works. Okay. Now it makes sense. I have the longer ribbon cable, so I can mount the Pi pretty much anywhere. If I have a buck converter floating around, that would help too, because then I could just throw a 5-volt buck converter in there. Yeah, well, I downloaded it. I got the files in there. Let's minimize this. Let's go back here. Let's move this back into the center so we can see a little better. Yeah, those will fold over, line up with the bracket, run the screws through everything, and then it holds the screen in basically by trapping it. Yeah, it'll work. It'll work. All right. Slice the whole flipping shebang. All right, and then let's go ahead and upload that to the printer. Print. Print. Upload. And there we go. Now it's uploaded to the printer. Chris Travis, good to see you, sir. Hope you're doing well. Hope things are going good, okay. Somewhat great gravy or grand. Gravy's always good, right? Right? We always love gravy. I'm hoping this duck prints so I can take it to work and give it to my student and say, look what your printer did. You know, it'd be nice to be able to tell them, look what your printer did. So, fingers crossed. I'm going to turn this off now, though. With the rain going around here now, it should be a little cooler out. The brackets will be done. As long as they print somewhat decent, don't argue, and just keep going, the brackets should be done by morning. That guy should be done in like 2 hours. Sounds like my daughters have agreed to go to the gas station for my wife, because that sounds like things, you know, everything is okay. Chris Travis, I don't remember if you said you're not going to Murph this year, right? Or are you? I can't recall what you said. I know I will be going, but just for Saturday. So, yeah. I'm going just for Saturday. So, Not going this year. Okay. Okay. Well, that sucks. It'd be nice to see you, but I understand, man. People got stuff going on, so I get it. Well, a lot of people are planning California trips this year. What I just say, see, people are planning California trips. Amazing how many people are going to California. Currently, Da is in, I believe, in California or will be in California. I know he's traveling, and I believe he traveled to California early, and he should be there now, if I remember correctly. So, Libre Computers Da will be wandering around Open Sauce. If anybody is there, stop him, say hi to him. Tell him you remember him from Rocky Mountain. Tell him I said hi. I won't be there, so I am not of the privilege to make it to Open Sauce this year. Maybe next year I'll get to go if I do something wild and crazy and get the invite. I'll be able to go. And to be honest with you, anymore with these events, I just want to go and hang out. That's why I still love my Murph. I'm just going this year just for Saturday, just to walk around and hang out. I might bring a couple printers. Like I said, the ANET 8 Plus, the Ender 3, and that Delta printer. I might bring those along and just put a, make me an offer on them and let somebody make me an offer. Put a little cash in my pocket, get rid of a couple printers. But yeah, it would be nice. I know right now there's just too much going on. I can't afford the hotel room, so I'm not going for the entire weekend. I was trying to get a camper lined up, see if I could get a camper. I mean, $100 to park a camper for 2 days is, well, actually not even, less than $100 to park a camper for 2 days is pretty cheap if I could find one to borrow. Could always do that rent a camper thing, but that gets quite pricey. Pay for fuel and everything else, so not doing that. So I'm assuming you're going to Open Sauce. Maybe not. Maybe you're going for a family trip. Maybe you're going for a work trip. I know TCT is also going on a couple days after Murph. Visiting family. Gonna go to Disney while you're there. I don't know. I still want to go there just because, Murph is like the OG. No Disney this time. Well, good sir. I hope visiting family is for good reasons. I hope you enjoy yourself. Depending on how any of the kids are, I may take a kid with me on the trip. But I think I'm just going to go by myself and go there, hang out with friends, and do the thing, and then come home. Heading down to San Diego to the zoo and SeaWorld. Sweet. Say hi to Shamu. I know Shamu is no longer there, but say hi to Shamu, or the Shamu replacement. Throw him a fish for me. Yeah. But the Dapper Dan Duck is printing with Klipper on the Ender 5. The parts are printing, and they look like they're coming along quite well. I've got a little over 2 hours in on this stream, and I'm feeling a bit groggy. And I don't have Mr. Steve Builds set up as a roll-off here on YouTube. I know you can do that. And I'm pretty sure Mr. Steve Builds is live. Yes, he is. He is currently working on the Trident models, Part 2. Or Trident Mods Part 2, which has got me jelly as all hell, because I want one. I really I want to try it. But, yeah. It's always funny to see these kind of scam channels popping up, showing footage from, like, Tesla's launch event of the I mean, I could be wrong, but it kind of looks like this was back when Tesla originally announced the Roadster. I mean, it could be live, but it's not being streamed on the Tesla channel, so that's just some random channel showing it. But yeah, let's move this over here. Need to work on the P1P. Yeah, get your P1P going, man. Get it going. Me, I still got my A1 Mini. See, right there. Right there. Oh, thank you. We have crazy kids, I know. But thank you. But I think we're gonna wrap this up, guys. It was nice of you guys to come and hang out. I thank you guys for giving your time. I'm going to kind of watch over this print and probably watch a little Steve builds in the process. So, you know, under extrusion and still no dice. Oh, sorry, man. Yeah, worst case, try a new nozzle, see what happens. Throw a new hot end on there, nozzle, see what's up. Could be spring related issues. Who knows? Take apart the extruder to look at the gears. Yeah. Take apart the extruder, look at the gears, see what's up. Because your P1P seen a lot of action though too, hasn't it? But guys, I'm gonna drop now. So thank you for coming and hanging out. Thank you for spending some time with me. Thanks for keeping me company while I was working on some stuff. But yeah, Da Vinci, see you later. Chris Travis, see you later. Martin, see you later. Owa, see you later. Shane, see you later. Nate, see you later. 3D Make Vince, if you're still here, see you later. But guys, I'm gonna head over to Mr. Steve Builds' stream. So if you guys want, I'll be in chat listening and lurking over there. So the usual though. Say outro, say out jail, happy 3D printing and all those things. Bye guys. See you later. I got to get over here. I wasn't ready, but I'm ready. So bye guys. Talk to you on the next one. Maybe tomorrow night. Depends on what I'm working on out here. But yeah, probably be the Ender 5 still. Getting parts installed and whatnot. So